One of my favorite places to ride is Route 17 called the App Gap. It's got a nice steep incline as well as some nice twisty roads, and I recommend it. It's one of my favorite places to go. Nice views up at the top, nice little side on the back to go down through.
One of my favorite rides around here is going into Waitsfield and hopping on 17. It's a nice curvy hilly road, lots of sharp corners, ton of fun to ride.
Yeah, most of my riding is commuting, so my favorite route is I live in Barre City out the far side, and after a long day in the summer, instead of just riding through the middle of the town, I liked to take a right turn, a middle road that goes up towards Graniteville, and just go the back way, like through the trees and past the school and things. It was longer. It's not that it's a long commute, but you know, it lengthened it a little bit, and it was cooler. After a long day and you're really hot and you've been working hard, it's nice to ride up the hill and you can feel it get cooler and cooler as you go up the hill. And it was just a nice way to unwind a little bit before getting home.
So if I was taking the long way home, I would probably leave here. I'd shoot down 14 towards East Randolph, but I would take 65 up by the floating bridge, and then I would take Ridge Road over to VTC into East Randolph, and then I'd probably cut down the hill, take 12A home is the route I would go. If I was going on a more leisure route, or at the time a day off ride, so to speak, I'd probably take 12A down to 12 all the way into Bethel, and then I would take 100, 125 all the way down into Rutland, and I would probably take 4 in one direction or the other, depending on where I wanted to go, or 7, and ideally I'd probably take 7 north, and then cut off on a side road, maybe 116, and then either blast down the highway or head over the App Gap out of Bristol into Warner Waitsfield, shoot north to 89 so I can get some highway time in, and blast back down, get off exit 5 Northfield, take 12A home again. So both of them, yeah, so both of them, they tend to be on like not super traveled roads, and if they are, they have a lot of passing zones, which is always nice on a motorcycle, so you're not stuck behind anybody. But both of them, just scenery wise, I think you get to capture a lot of what Central Vermont is about, both the farms and scenery, and you ride along the river, but also just kind of a chance to get out and see a little bit of the countryside, but more than anything, kind of have an opportunity to really enjoy a bike without being too caught up in too much traffic, passing zones, hashtag. Over the route I would go, if I had 2 rides I had to do right meow.